Here's a classic tune that became Bob Marley's first global hit. You see, it all started in Kingston, Jamaica, and shortly after, Johnny Nash recorded a cover version of this song that brought Marley's music to a broader audience. In this video, I want to share some insider tips on the guitar style behind it. So grab your axe and let's dive into this stirred up chords and guitar lesson. The first part we're going to start with is the bass line groove. It's really recognizable and sounds like this. 3, 4. All right, so we're in the key of A major here, and we're starting on the root note, A, at the 5th fret on the 6th string. Then we're gonna go to the 4th fret on the 5th string, play that twice, then up to the 5th fret, then back down to the 4th fret twice. So it's gonna go. Now, the key to getting this is the rhythm. You want to think in 16th notes. So in my head, I'm counting 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. We're going to play that first A on the downbeat, 1 E and a. Then the C sharp on the second beat, 2 E and a. On beat 2, and then the a. So 1 E and a, 2 E and a. And that's down, down, up, with the picking hand. Then we go up to the D note on beat 3. We'll count 3 E and a. Then we'll play what we played on beat 2 for beat 4 like this, 4 E and a. So back to that C sharp note. So all of that first measure is over an A chord. It's going to go. Then in the next measure, we're going to play. So this moves from a D to an E chord. We're going to play the 5th fret on the 5th string, then the 4th fret on the 4th string up to the 7th fret, like this. Those are just nice and even there, 1 and 2. And then we'll come back to that D note and then move up 2 frets and do the same thing. So that's 7, 6 on the 4th string, 9 on the 4th string. Now, it's important to note with my strum hand that I'm using a light mute. So instead of like, you could do that, but I like this like muted sound in there. So that comes from the strum hand. So picking it back up in the second measure here, we're going to go 1 and 2 E and a, 3 and 4. Then we're going to end with just 2 muted scratch strums, like that. And it's just on 1 string. I mean, you could add more strings if you want, but it's just a percussive sound there. So 1 and 2 E and a, 3 and 4 E and a. So all together. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, 1 and 2 E and a, 3 and 4 E and a. Now, as I said, that's tying in with the chord progression. And if you've been confused about how to link together chords and scales, then go to johnmcclennan.com/fretboard guide and get your hands on my free fretboard guide PDF. This is going to show you 5 chords and 5 scales you can use to unlock the neck. And it's exactly what I'm talking about, this connection between, you know, the chords, like an A chord here, and then you get like that, and this. That's connected to the chords that are happening that the rhythm section is playing. So go to johnmcclennan.com/fretboard guide and grab that now as my gift to you. Now this goes for the majority of the song, that's the bass line, but then we also have one other bass line I want to show you which happens in the B section or the verse section. It's going to sound like this. 3, 4. So this is just a simple figure that starts on the note A and then does it again starting on the note D. We're going to start on A at the 5th fret of the 6th string, then we'll go up to the note B, play that twice, then C sharp, then back to A. So it's going to go. If I counted out the rhythm, it would sound like this. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a bum, 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 bum. That's picking down, down, up, down, down with the strum hand. 3, 4. Okay, then we're gonna start, remember I said it starts on A and then go to D. You're gonna shift down one string and play 5 on the 5th string, then 7, 7, up to 4 on the 4th string, back to 5 on the 5th string, like this. Okay, so it's gonna go one time on each string set. So starting on A, then to D, back to A, then D, then the first bass line, so you can see how those fit together depending upon what section of the song you're playing. So that's a really recognizable, fun part to play. Let's next get into the groove and the chords. So there's 3 chords you need to know to play Stir It Up, and they are A, D, and E. Now I play them all as bar chords, which is gonna make muting easier. You could play them as open chords if you want, but it's not gonna sound like the recording. That's an easier version. You could play A, D, and E down here, but if you want to get that funky reggae groove, then you gotta have bar chords. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna play just 2 16th notes at a time. So remember, in my head, I'm still always counting 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. We're gonna play on the and of each beat. So 1E and a, 2E and a, 3E and a, 4E and a. Up to speed, 1E and a, 2E and a, 3E and a, 4E and a. Chicka, 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 chicka. We're gonna play one measure of A, and we're gonna keep it very muted like this. That's the first measure. Then we're gonna do the same rhythm, keep it going, but go from D up to E. This is just a bar chord here, starting on the 5th string. 5, 7, 7, 7, and then 7, 9, 9, 9. It's the same chord, I just move it up. And I might use my pinky. Sometimes I use my ring finger to bar. And the A chord, this is a standard A bar chord, just 5, 7, 7, 6, 5, 5. But again, I don't wanna have it ring out like that. It's gotta be very muted to sound right. It would sound funny if I was like, right? That's not gonna be the right groove. So here, when we split the bar, we're gonna go D to E like this. 1E, 2E, and a 3E, and a 4E, and a 1E. That's it, that's the whole song. Now, if you want, you can add a little bit more chord to it, or you could keep it really tight. Like if I was playing with a rhythm section, I would just keep it super muted and just be like a shaker, you know, or like a percussive instrument, you know, 1E and a 2E and a 3E. If I was just backing up a singer, I might add a little bit more of the chord just to give the tonality. If I was playing just duo, say, that might sound like this. There you have it. Those are some insider tips for the guitar style that you hear on Stir It Up. Now, if you really want to understand how all this stuff connects, so maybe you can create your own bass lines, riffs, or you want to learn to solo over chord progressions, you have to make that connection from the rhythm to the scales and the keys of the song. And what's going to really help you out with that is my free fretboard guide. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide and grab that now as my gift to you. This is going to be the most powerful PDF you have ever seen for understanding the fretboard, and I put it all on one page. It's just one page. You print it out, keep it on your music stand or on your desktop as you're working on songs. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide and grab that now as my gift to you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you might like this one next.